Unit 1, Fundamentals of Financial Planning, Lecture 2, the Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services Act, Part A. Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services Act, Part A. The FACE Act was introduced to meet the need for compliance in the financial services sector due to a level of low understanding and complex financial products. The main objectives of the FACE Act are to set standards and to educate and to inform. Should a person not be compliant, they risk their reputation, and it's ultimately the responsibility of the FSP or financial services provider to ensure that they are compliant. Here's a list of all the relevant role players in terms of the FACE Act, but we'll mostly focus on number 1, the FSP, number 2, the key individual, number 3, representatives. A representative is defined as any person employed by an FSP that renders financial advice to clients. A key individual is defined as a natural person that manages and oversees acts relating to financial advice, and the FSP is defined as any person other than a representative that either renders financial advice, intermediary services, or a combination of both to clients. Here we can see the structure of the FACE Act from Chapter 1 to Chapter 7. Before the FACE Act was introduced, anyone could give financial advice to clients, meaning they did not have to be compliant and they did not have to be licensed. So in order to regulate the rendering of financial advice, the FACE Act was introduced with the following main objectives: to protect consumers when purchasing financial products and services, to provide sufficient information to clients to make informed decisions, to professionalize the financial services industry, and lastly, to regulate selling of financial products and advice-giving activities. How does the FACE Act achieve these objectives? Firstly, by setting standards, prescribing processes and procedures, sufficient information is gathered from clients, instructing what information must be disclosed by the financial planner to the client, providing enforcement provisions, and lastly, the FACE Ombud. In terms of the FACE Act, the definition of a financial service refers to the furnishing of advice and the rendering of an intermediary services, or the rendering of an intermediary service. Then what is not considered as advice in terms of the FACE Act? Any description of a product, answering routine queries, and display of promotional material. Who does not have to comply with the FACE Act? Any executor, administrator or trustee of an estate, a curator, a liquidator, trustee of any inter vivos trust, and then any parent, tutor or guardian of a minor. An intermediary service can be defined as any act other than a furnishing of advice performed by a person as a result of a client entering into a transaction of a financial product with a view to buying or selling a product, collecting information for amounts payable, or receiving, submitting or processing claims on behalf of a client. What is the difference between intermediary services and advisory services? Intermediary services facilitates the administration of a product. For example, a description of a financial product or answering routine questions. Advisory services facilitates the client's decision in relation to a financial product. For example, the purchasing of a financial product, conclusion of any other transaction, or replacement or termination of a financial product. Who is protected by the FACE Act? Simply put, it protects clients who purchases financial products or services. And a client is defined as a specific person or group of persons to whom a financial service is rendered intentionally, but excluding the general public. What are examples of these financial products? Any shares in companies, collective investment schemes, long-term or short-term insurance policies, foreign currency, bank deposits, health service benefits by a medical scheme, or other products similar in nature or any combination of products.